It's PFU. And we're starting off with tag team action as S&M takes on the host bodies. After pyramid implications, S&M currently the highest ranked underclass team in PFU. And the host bodies are in range to take over that spot with a win here. S&M have had a string of very impressive performances so far this year. It would take an incredible amount to get that done, it seems. Big shoulder tackle and the tag now to the masked ass kicker. Sold in Arrow 2005, makes the tag to the looking glass. Big knee left to the stomach. Grabs the headlock, but gets a reverse to a backdrop suplex. Looking good so far. Oh, grabs the leg, drives the kneecap right into the ground. Oops, makes him runs on the bad leg, tries to knock him down, but he gets his arms up and blocks it. Now hip toss sends it right back down to the ground. Another hip toss and another knee drop. Going now against the other leg, trying to soften them both up to stop the leg-based offense, but it's not taken so far. Stare down results in an Irish whip. Masked ass kicker holds onto the ropes, gets thrown across the corner this time. And a double team move in the corner. A little bit of a drum solo from the host bodies. Off the top rope comes looking glass, following up with a chop. And then a headlock. Big chop to the chest. Responds with a hip drop and now a running knee drop. Looking glass staying in the match. This is the Irish whip. The clothesline. And another knee drop coming from the masked ass kicker. The man who never skips leg day. Trying to slow the pace down with a headlock is looking glass. A bit of a leg trip and a cover. Only a 1 count. Gets the chop block, goes back to the headlock. Keeping the pressure up here. Thrown out of the ring.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's all 4 wrestlers on the outside.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Dropkick connects. Looks like they're trying to get some more work in on looking glass and see if that punch to the abdomen results in the DQ. Nope. Rolls back into the ring. The match continues. Looking glass has to be thinking about a tag as soon as she can. Into the ropes. Up gets knocked down by the masked ass kicker. Punch to the stomach and its masked ass kicker goes to the tag. Looking glass not with a high sense of self-preservation. Oh God! Snaps an insane looking suplex down. Stare down. Drop kick from looking glass onto something else and now chopping away. Trying to make some headway here. Whistle on the Irish whip. Back body drop. The schoolboy. Not enough. Bit of crossing traffic there, leaving to the masked ass kicker getting bowled over. Looking glass still not tagging out. Back to the chop block, working on the legs and getting those chops. Didn't get the follow-up. Something else, dazed by the offense. Looking like has been in the ring a long time. She's starting to get winded. Visibly, you can see it in her body language. Off the ropes. Backspin. And then there's an elbow right at the base of the neck. Big drop kick connects. From something else. The mystery man. The man of mystery. There's a latex chest suit. Moves to the corner. Elbow to the face. But it's just put him in bad position. He gets caught. But he's up first. Again, trying to work on the legs here. Trying to fight out of a bad position. Bit of a peg flex from something else, followed by the Scorpion Death Drop. Ends up making himself dizzy. And the high jump elbow. Cover. This could be it. Oh, but that ass kicker does not successfully make the save. Goes for it again. And that's it. Oh, God. A little bit of bad sportsmanship leads to the masked ass kicker just getting knocked down. But S&M retains their high spot on the team pyramid as they move on to a more successful future, or at least the same future they've got set up for themselves right now. Coming up next, it's time to check in with one of the senior instructors at Pinrest, Jon Bobson, as he continues his quest to hone his own style. And he's going to be taking on another senior wrestling instructor here in Pinrest, or here in Power Fantasy, excuse me. He'll be taking on Nonstyle in a teacher versus teacher battle of some kind. Get you out here, and then do a little bit of this, and yeah. And they're coming out to the ring now. This match will be officiated by Thad.
Fight!
Scouts the headlock and gets a backdrop immediately, but Bobson just rolls back to his feet. Got the front face lock there, and a takedown there. Nonstyle's coming into this match with some amount of game plan, it seems. Can't hit the lariat, but does hit the savate kick to the stomach. And the crowd letting him hear it. This crowd wants to see Jon Bobson, and Nonstyle is yet again making it all about himself. Spins down after the headlock into an arm lock, and then drops the leg across the upper arm. Big European uppercut once they get to the standing position. He sits into the butterfly lock. Nonstyle gets the pace back with a body slam. They come out of the gate firing a lot of reversals. Crowd is not happy to hear it. Going up top early and misses the diving knee drop. Catches one to the back. Looked like he was setting up for another one. There's the throw that got reversed earlier into that DDT. Going for a backdrop of his own, but gets elbowed. Drops down. Grabs the arm wringer, brings him back up. Keeps control of the arm.
Give up.
Gets it with the elbow drop to the neck. The elbow to the neck, rather. And now a brainbuster up, flips out of it. Drop toe hold. Sorry, drop down into the sickle hold. Stands up. Double arm suplex. Beautifully done. Now gets a little into a striking battle. Firing back with those European uppercuts against those punches to the face. Nonstyle with the surprising victory in that exchange. Elbow drop doesn't keep him down. Nor does that one. Gets slung over again. It's not the most beautiful suplex, that arm salt, but because of his height, because of his strength, and because of how low he can bring his center of gravity. He's got to do it to anybody.
One.
Fights off the attempt to keep pressure up. Brainbuster connects this time. Giving him a little dizzy. Firing punches. Gets thrown to the corner here. More European uppercuts. This time to a captive audience. Goes back to the leg tie up.
Give up.
And bridges into the sickle hold. But he can't hold it. Headlock now. And is thrown over with a takeover. Cover.
1, 2.
Only a 2 count. Oh, bridge, beautiful bridge with the double arm suplex, but he's too close to the ropes. Dad has to call the rope break there. Even if he's inconsistent with that, that one is pretty clear. Punch right to the midsection. Coming off the ropes is Nonstyle. Connects with the lariat. Going again with the elbow drop. Bobson up first, but gets pulled right back down. Now he's going for the diving knee drop again and connects. Hits the ropes. Slides under with that neck breaker. Only a 2 count. Bobson gets control back with the front face lock. And a beautiful drop kick right to the back of the head. Cover.
1, 2.
Only a 2 count off the drop kick. Oh, the pull shift.
1, 2.
Oh, almost got him. Goes back to that suplex at the bridge.
2.
Kicks out. It's a very back and forth match. Go back up top. Connect with the knee drop. Trying to keep the pressure up here instead of going for more knee drops. Oh, cross body.
1, 2.
Not quite. Are we going for it again? Yep.
1, 2, 3.
And gets it that time. The flying body block. And the high cover on the chest. Brings victory to Jon Bobson here tonight. Oh, excuse me. Didn't get great sleep last night, folks, but you know, that's the show's got to go on, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to bring you all this great wrestling. And this great wrestling tonight is going to be capped off with a main event of some controversy, or at least could invoke some controversy later on in the Bad Time 3, as out of frustration, TrashGeePeeTee issued a challenge to Steve Austin, not that one. And so these two are now going to fight it out here in a match of this proportion. I'm not going to oversell the proportions of the match. It's just, you know. But it is happening, and it's happening right now. They're both in the ring. Referees informing them of the rules.
Fight.
And here we go. Immediately goes right to the fork. Next to the dragon screw.
Sure.
It's a bit of a style battle of professional wrestler versus opportunistic possum man. Blocks the body punch, but just goes right after the toes. It's bowled over. Steve is not often the bigger man in a match, but he definitely is here. Kicking away at the thigh. And there's the equalizer. The trash man likes that fork. Also strangling people, that'll also do it. Shoves him down, cover. Shoves him again. Go to the back of the neck. He's working with the fork. Keeps choking, trying to force the blood into the head. Force the blood out, rather. Grabs up, wrenches the leg. Not technically legal. The ref comes up to break it up. These are two roughhouse fighters. More kick into the hamstring. Oh, he gets shoved down again. There's the fork.
5 minutes gone.
Off the ropes, but it holds on. Bit of a light trip, and then drags the knee in down and just jumps down on his leg. Shot block to the knee. There's that eye gouging camel clutch.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Going to work here. Again, goes back to the legs. Of course, known for his many leg submissions.
1.
Stand him up. And we're just scrapping it out here. Just biting at the arm. Irish whip sends him across the ring. The Navi Powers have not been having the most successful Bad Time 3 of all the teams currently in the tournament. They've lost both of their matches. Their first match is more understandable. They lost to opponents they had no idea, that they hadn't prepared for it and had no idea what they could do, but they knew them. Still, the 3-0 result that came from that match set them back quite a ways in the league. They need a lot of things to go their way if they want to make it to the finals of the Bad Time 3, though they are still in play. Just take a miracle. Connects again with that big uppercut. Oh, and a low blow right between the legs. Cover.
1.
I'll lay one count off the low blow. Gets right back into the kneecaps. He's hurled out of the ring for it, and here comes Trash Man.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Stabbing him over and over with that fork.
9, 10.
All the ref could do is call for a count out. Steve gets away, checks the hairline, but
2, 3, 4.
oh, suckers him in, drops the chair, and shoves him down, gets the cover. Pull down, set into the calf killer.
Give up.
Slicer, excuse me. Shoved again.
1, 2.
Going right back to the kneecaps. Honing in on their own weakness, the weaknesses they've been making. Oh, the fork between the legs. That's just uncalled for. Trips him. Goes for the cover.
1, 2.
Gets a 2 count. Not enough. Shoots in and just grabs at the leg.
Give up.
They're in right now to count the fork attack. I've been trying to hide it at this point. Steve Austin is a bloody mess. But he's a bloody mess and still in control of the legs. Off the ropes here. Another tripping kick. Going for the eyes. Again. Continuing to make that cut worse. in with the tackle to the kneecaps. Pulls him away from the ropes. Just goes for the cover.
1, 2.
Only a 2 count. Keeping the abuse up on the leg. Big palm strike.
1, 2, 3.
And he gets him. Jacked him while he was bleeding everywhere. Sits on with the cover, and maybe because of the ears ringing and the blood loss, he didn't have time to see the pinfall, but he gets covered there. And that's a victory for TrashGeePeeTee. And that's going to do it for this episode of PFU. That's an interesting outcome. And we'll see you next week with even more good matches.